Hey there, welcome to the channel. I'm Cindy Daychuck with Queen Bee Creations. And today we are going to be playing with this little galvanized tray. I thrifted it for $3. So, summertime is kind of the perfect time for trays, both in terms of, having something that you've set out all your condiments in, on on your buffet, outside buffet table, or to be able to carry your drinks or whatever. But I find I use more trays during the summertime than ever before. The nice thing about this one, of course, is because it's got the pedestal, you can just use it as kind of a side vignette kind of thing. So we're gonna do a couple of things with this one. To start with, I want to decoupage an image in there. Now, because this is just kind of the metal, I am gonna want to paint this white first, just so that it shows off my decoupage paper. So I'm just going to take some casement, because I'm getting to the bottom and I need to use this up. So casement by Fusion, but any white paint of your choice. And I'm just going to paint one coat, because it doesn't have to be a perfect coverage coat. And because I don't want the sides necessarily white, I might not take it all the way to the sides. And that's going to be okay too. So I'm just going to get my white on. I know that sounds like a song or a dance or something. I'm getting my groove on, getting my white on. I'm getting my white on, letting it dry. And then we'll be back. I'm going to show you the fun paper that we've just brought in. We've started bringing in some decoupage papers from Decoupage Queen. And this is just a really fun, funky one. And I'm really kind of in love with it. So I'll show you when we come back. Now that we've got the white paint dried on the inside of our tin, the next step is to decoupage our image. Look at this fun paper. I've got this from Decoupage Queen in the store, and I am loving kind of that cartoon image of it. So fun. So I'm still going to have these bottom two images left. What I am trying to do is just kind of center this with the minimum of white edges. And I'm going to just, lightly draw a pencil line so that I can get my circle cut out. And I'm going to cut out on the inside of the circle, because this has got a bigger rim on the outside. So let me get that cut, and then we can get to decoupaging. Right, I've got her cut out. She's fabulous. And I have my other two ladies who are equally marvelous that I'm going to put off to the side, and I have for later. What I'm going to do is I want to add my decoupage medium. Now I am using Decoupage Varnish and glue from Pentart, which this is my first time using it. It's lovely and thick. It has been on my list of products to try, because I have heard from others that it is one of the best mediums out there. And so very excited now to give it a try and to be carrying it in the shop. So if you're local, pop on in and try out. We'll be extending our Pentart line. But I've been researching more, and I found more products that I'm dying to have a go with. So I'm just kind of looking to see in the light that I caught all of my surfaces here. All right, perfect. Let's move you off to the side, and let's try and get her settled down in here. That sticks. All right, I need her a little lower. Awesome. So I am just going to kind of lightly straighten her out, get her out to my edges, And if I find that I have cut her a little bit bigger, so up here, there's like a little bit of a wrinkled edge, that's okay. After it dries, I will take an X-Acto knife and cut that away. I would always rather it's a little bit big than cut it and find out it was too small. All right, that went on lovely and smooth. And I need her to dry before I do anything else on the inside of this. I'm just going to lightly around the rim with my X-Acto knife to kind of, as that paper is a little bit soft and wet, to just kind of cut that excess away. And then we'll leave her to dry undisturbed. While this is drying, I did a very light coat of the decoupage medium over the top of it. What I want to do is I want to do just a little bit more interesting rim. So I am going to use the Patina Effect set from Pentart. And first step is we need to apply some kind of a sticky glue. Okay, so all that I'm doing is I am taking, for the first step, I'm taking that same decoupage adhesive. You just need a tacky glue of some kind. And while that's still wet, I'm going into the metallic powder that comes in the Rust Effects set. And I'm going to dab that on that tacky surface. And then I can kind of spread it out as I go. And I'm going to do that around the entire rim. And then we'll come back for the next step. Now, there are 3 different reagents in the kit. One is bluish green, one is light blue, and one is green. So it depends upon kind of what color you're after, what look you're going for. I just have my powder all over the place here, so I just want to tidy it up a little before I start adding my reagent. And this is the piece that's going to react with the metallics that we've just applied. Now we're going to have to, sorry, I took too much off. We're going to be applying it. Just looking to see if I have to poke a hole in this. Yes, I think I do. Okay, this is the bluish green, and I'm gonna kind of drop it on, but I'm gonna take a little bit of a brush. I'm just looking for a tiny one here, my little fan brush. And I'm just gonna dab it along so that it's kind of on the surface, but a little bit mottled. And I'm gonna do that all the way around, and then we're gonna leave it for the night and see what we've got when we come in tomorrow. Well, I had a filming glitch, so I'm just popping in here to say I've added resin to the tray. I took a 2-part epoxy resin. I was using Let's resin, so mixed equal parts until it was nice and clear and smooth, and poured it into my tray and used my spoon, so you can see everything's still very wet, to be able to move it out to the edges to make sure that it's all sealed. Now, what I also did was I took my level just to make sure that I'm leaving this on a fairly level surface so that I get a fairly even coat. If it's slanted even a little bit, your resin's all gonna slide to that side and it's going to be really thin and really thick. So you wanna make sure that you're leaving it to dry because this takes overnight to cure. So you wanna leave it someplace that's really quite dry, quite level, while it's curing, while it's hardening, so that you get a nice even surface. You also, if you find that you have a lot of air bubbles in there, I don't, but if you do, that you could take a heat gun and just gently heat over the top, not too close and not too long. Keep it moving so you don't burn any of the surface, but that will help get the air bubbles to rise and to pop on the top. But really right now, all we're doing is we're leaving it overnight to be able to harden and to give us this great surface now that we can use this even as a planter, like different planter pots, not just for cold drinks, and it's not going to damage our decoupage paper at all. And we're going to get a lovely, lovely magnification of her because she's gorgeous. All right, you can see that our resin has dried, and look at how it just makes that image pop. So cute, right? Our edges as well, we've gotten like a lot of coppery and gold colors coming out along the rim. So I think what I'm going to do, just as a final touch, is I'm going to take a little bit of gilding paste. So you could use a rub and buff product. This is an Annie Sloan. I've got a Prima version in the store. They all work. And I'm just going to put it around the rim just so that we have a little bit of a highlight. And then this is done. All right, this is our finished project. Okay, it's just adorable. And the outside edge, and I put a little bit of the gilding paste, gilding wax as well, down on those legs, just so that when it's sitting, you see a little bit of that metallic here, as well as up around the rim. I like having that little bit of something on the rim. We could have just painted the galvanized metal if we decided that we wanted to pick up like one of these colors. We could have easily done that, but super fun little makeover for, what was this, like $3, $3.50? Little tin, and just something that's going to be super cute in the backyard for the summer with all kinds of drinks or condiments or even just some potted plants. That resin is really going to protect the image here, so even the potted plants aren't going to destroy it. Super fast, super easy, super fun. And I love some of those little comics as something just a little bit different from a floral. Nothing wrong with florals. You decoupage the image that you like. Let me know what you think of this quick little makeover. Love to hear from you as always. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one. And until then, take care.